Talking Station friend. I'm so glad you're here again. Oh, and you know what? I'm so excited because it's a brand new month, the month of July. And that means we have a brand new verse, a brand new theme. We get new songs for the month. We get to learn a story together. Oh, today's a good story. I bet you've heard of it before. And then we have a craft and lots of songs. Let's start with a fun song to get our wiggles out so we can start dancing and singing and worshiping God. Let's do it together, guys.
I can be loud or quiet, tall or itty bitty. I might live on a farm or in the city, and Jesus is always gonna love me. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. I can be happy or sad, a guy or a lady, friendly or sleepy or silly or crazy, and Jesus is always gonna love me. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. Do-do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me.
Well, hello everybody! It's Crazy Daisy here to help you with your brand new July memory verse. Your memory verse is, "For the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost." Now, let's watch some of our other friends doing the memory verse.
For the Son of Man
For the Son of Man
came to seek
came to seek
and save the lost.
and save the lost.
Luke 19:10.
Luke 19:10.
Okay, that was a brand new memory verse. So you heard it from Crazy Daisy and you heard it from our friends Luke and Hannah. And how about we say it one more time together so we can be almost done memorizing, because this is not a very long one, so we can all learn together. Are you ready? Say it after me, okay? For the Son of Man, came to seek, and save the lost, Luke 19:10. Luke 19:10. See, that was easy. That was great. And our theme for the month of July is God pursues his people. You know what that means? He loves you so much that he comes for you. He comes after you. He wants you with him. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I want to play a game. Are you ready to play a game? This is kind of complicated, but I think we can do it. We're gonna start. I'm gonna tell you to do something, and I want you to do the exact opposite. Can you do that with me? For example, I say, open your eyes, then you close them. And then I say, close your eyes, then you open them. And then I say, put your hands down, and you put your hands up. And then I say, put your hands up, and you put your hands down. How about that? And I can say, oh, let's do it together. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3. All right. Close your mouth. Open your eyes. Hands down. Hands up. Hands down. Hands up. Hands up. That was a tricky one. Okay, how about freeze? Wiggle. Oh, that was cool, wasn't it? You know why I wanted to play that game with you? Because in today's story, God is gonna tell a man to do something. And guess what? He does the exact opposite. Oh, do you think it's gonna end up okay? No, because when God tells us to do something, we have to obey, right? Are you ready to listen to the story? I bet you've heard the name Jonah before, haven't you? All right, let's hear the story of Jonah.
Hey friends, Megan and Jessie here.
And Goldilocks.
Oh, hello Goldilocks. I'm so glad you could join us for our Bible story today.
I thought Goldilocks would enjoy hearing about today's Bible story in which Jonah gets swallowed by one of her ancestors.
Good idea, Jessie. But did you know the story of Jonah is not mostly about Jonah getting swallowed by a big fish?
It's not, but there is a picture of a big fish on the front of my Bible storybook about Jonah. Are you sure, Megan?
I'm sure, Jessie. The book of Jonah in the Bible is mostly about God showing mercy to people who do not deserve it. Let me tell you the story. Listen for who God showed mercy to. Jonah was a prophet. One day, God told Jonah, "Go to Nineveh. The people have been doing very bad things. Tell them to stop." Jonah was afraid. The people in Nineveh did not love God, and they were very mean. So Jonah ran the other way. He got on a boat to go far away. God sent a storm, and the sailors on the boat were scared. They cried and asked their false gods for help. The sailors cast lots, like flipping coins or tossing dice, to figure out who to blame for all this trouble. The lot fell on Jonah. The sailors asked Jonah, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Where did you come from?" Jonah said, "I am one of God's people. I worship the one true God who made everything." The sailors shouted, "Tell us what to do." Jonah said, "Throw me into the sea." So the sailors picked up Jonah and threw him over the side of the boat. God sent a big fish to swallow Jonah. Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah prayed to God. He thanked God for sending the fish to save him. Then the fish vomited Jonah onto dry land. God said, "Jonah, go to Nineveh. Tell the people my message." This time, Jonah went to Nineveh. He walked around the city and shouted, "In 40 days, God will destroy Nineveh." The people in Nineveh stopped doing bad things. They showed God that they were sorry, so God decided not to destroy Nineveh. "I knew you would do this," Jonah said to God. "You are a gracious God. You do not give people what they deserve. You are slow to get angry, and you love people. I am so mad." "Is it right for you to be mad?" God asked Jonah. Jonah left Nineveh and made a shelter outside the city. God taught Jonah a lesson. God made a plant to shade Jonah from the sun. Jonah was happy. Then God sent a worm. The worm ate the plant, and the plant died. Then God sent wind. Jonah was so hot, he almost fainted. He was not happy. God asked, "Are you mad that the plant died?" "Yes," said Jonah. God said, "You cared about the plant, but you did not take care of it or make it grow. The city of Nineveh has many people. They need help. I made them, and I care about them. Aren't people more important than a plant? God told Jonah to go to his enemies and tell them to stop sinning. Jonah did not want to go. Later, God sent his own son Jesus to tell his enemies to stop sinning. Unlike Jonah, Jesus wanted to obey God. He died on the cross to save us from sin.
Let's meet Jonah, who told the people what God wanted him to say. God told Jonah to go to Nineveh, but he went the other way. Jonah got on a boat and sailed into the sea. God sent a big storm while Jonah was sleeping. The sailors were scared and asked, why would this be? Then Jonah said, the storm is because of me. The sailors threw Jonah over the side of the boat. The storm stopped at once and the ship was kept afloat. Jonah was swallowed by a great big fish. He was in his belly going swish, swish, swish. The fish swam along for 3 days and nights. Jonah said he was sorry and that he would make it right. So God ordered the fish to spit Jonah out. And Jonah told the people what God was all about. When the people of Nineveh heard what he had to say, they stopped doing bad things and changed their wicked ways. God saved the people of Nineveh from a really bad fate. Jonah learned to obey God and what it was like to be fish bait.
From my fingertips to my tip-toes, all that I am, praise the Lord. From my fingertips to my tip-toes, all that I am, praise the Lord. All that I am, praise the Lord. All that I am, praise
What a fun time I had with you today. I'm so glad you watched this video. And remember, I cannot wait counting the days to see you again and give you a big old high five. I pray for you every day. I love you guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you here next week.